What's this? Mexican Pirate starting a new series? You're damn right I am. Welcome aboard my Mexican Pirate crew. Today we are starting a new series known as our Rant series. In this series, it is going to be just completely ranting about these different individual people. I always have my commentary videos set up so it's at least a little organized, where we react to a clip or something, or do any of this and kind of just like give our thoughts on said clip or whatever. But for these types of videos, I kind of want to just like completely just rant to the microphone about my problems with these different problematic people, right? The first one I wanted to do is Kaceytron, because she is much like me in the sense that she partakes in some of the green, if you know what I'm saying, right? But she is a bad representation when it comes to us heads, she is just one of the worst Hassan orbiters to ever ungrace herself with her presence on this planet. She is just an annoying older woman who used to do streaming back in the day. And if you guys don't know what streaming was back in the day, it's basically where you would have just your whole, like, everything just show in with a big camera, very small gameplay footage, and then everything is just, it's just revealing, so that way you get all those gooner gamers to come into your stream and donate you like a copious amount of money. Just I don't even know what for. Like, what are you even donating for? It's not like they're going to fully expose the goods on live stream, that first of all, that goes against TOS. Second of all, they're obviously just grifting so that way you can send them money. That's what people like Kaceytron do. They will act like they're a part of something or do this just to get money. That's what Kaceytron does. And the only thing Kaceytron spends her money on anyway is just more, and I personally I get it as a fellow stoner myself, right? I 1000% get it. But maybe try getting something a little more productive, like, I don't know, hire someone to help you do actual commentary over the videos that you talk about, because anytime I see her reacting to any video, she's not even reacting to it necessarily, she's just her pot. And it's like, bro, no one wants to watch you just. If it was like a challenge of some sort, like every time Ethan Klein says something idiotic, I take a hit or something. Like, if it was something like that, then yeah, they would be a little more understandable. But the fact that you just smoke throughout the entire video and don't provide your own commentary whatsoever, like, it makes a lot of it makes you streamers look bad, right? And I definitely want to do a video like that where I'm like kind of just like celebrating on a video, if you will, and having like that challenge, like anytime Kaceytron says something stupid, take a little puff, or anytime this YouTuber does something stupid, take a shot or something like that, right? But I'm not going to just be drinking or just be and not providing my own commentary whatsoever. I'm still going to be adding commentary. I might be a little f***ed up while I do it, right? But I'm at least adding something to the conversation instead of just staring at a screen stoned out of my mind. Like, how idiotic do you have to be in order for you just to think, you know what, me getting stoned in front of a camera while I say absolutely nothing about the video that I'm supposed to be talking about, that is content right there. That is content everyone will get behind. I will have fans just waiting at the door just to do a meet and greet, so that way they can smell the marijuana smoke on me. That's what I want. That's 1000% what I want. And if that's what you truly want, Kaceytron, there is a market for that. You do know that, right? Shout out to people like Dope as Yola. He makes very great related content, right? But the way Kaceytron does it, she just makes us stoners look like absolute idiots. She makes us look like the blonde girl in a horror movie, the stereotypical blonde in a horror movie. But we are not like that whatsoever. A lot of us have our own critical thinking, albeit sometimes we a little bit to like not critically think as much, right? But a lot of us do have our own critical thinking and our own opinions about certain things, and it's so obvious to like where your opinions are when you take a stand with someone like Hassan, someone who has stabbed you in the back, mind you, by not helping you with your own lawsuit when you were going through that. You know, he said that he was going to help you, but then he never did, Kaceytron, and yet you still treat him like he's a friend. That is absolutely just why. Why would you still treat Hassan as if he were your friend if he's going to be stabbing you in the back? Multiple times, mind you. Like, this isn't even the first time that Hassan has even stabbed his friends in the back. But this video is not about Hassan. This is about Kaceytron and her history with the internet and everything else. Now, I will say, there are a lot of people on the internet, unfortunately, who will just hate a person because they're a woman, or because they're colored, or some sexist or racist shit like that. And that's just not okay whatsoever. Like, I don't care who give a fuck who the fuck you are, right? But you shouldn't be basing your opinions on a person judged on their sex, race, or whatever, right? We should be judging a person based on their actual personality and not for what they are, right? Because that's just disgusting. That's disgusting to do that whatsoever. For anyone to be all like, ah, yes, a woman, let me go ahead and make fun of them because I am a Reddit moderator. Like, go get a life, maybe. Maybe go get laid. Maybe, I don't know, do something with your sad, pathetic life, right? And that goes for you, Kaceytron viewers, too. Go get laid, bro. It is so obvious that you don't get laid to the point where you just watch titty streamers in order to just to crank it, bro. Like, it is genuinely sickening and disgusting to see how many supporters people like Kaceytron have. Again, Kaceytron doesn't even provide that much of good content. Like, I know I don't provide good content a whole lot either, but at least I'm at least trying, you know? I'm trying here. As for Kaceytron, all she's doing is hitting her bong while she watches a video. Like, who wants to watch that? In all reality, who wants to watch that? Who wouldn't want to just smoke out of their own bong and watch their own video? Something that will maybe, I don't know, maybe make them happy, maybe actually make the high good, you know? Because when you react to drama content while you're on marijuana, like, it kind of takes you out of that euphoric state of just like, peace, calm, you know? Because I've done it a lot of times, and there are times where I'm just like, oh god, I'm like so stressed for no reason. It's because of the YouTube drama and the fact that I'm trying to use something that's supposed to help me relax, you know? And when you combine those two things together, you don't become relaxed. Instead, you become just this I don't know, zombie almost, as if you were just, I don't know, like, not reacting to anything. Like, there's a video right in front of you, and you don't even think to pause it to give your own opinions about it. Even when H3 is calling you out, you don't stop to be like, oh yeah, guys, by the way, I think H3 is a loser, right? Like, nothing. You do nothing. Instead, you just look at the screen with that glazed over look, you know, obviously, again, fucking blasted out of this world, right? And you just say nothing. You say absolutely It's as if I were watching a Stone Wings of Redemption, bro. Like, oh my gosh. I do not understand people who don't know how to provide at least a little entertainment. Like, that's all you have to do. Just, like, the bare minimum of entertainment. Even if you're going to be drinking or smoking, you know, make it challenging. Make it, like, something fun to do with your viewers, you know? Every donation I get, I take a hit. Every time this person says something stupid on this video, I take a hit or I take a shot, whatever, right? At least make it entertaining if you're going to be doing something like that on live stream. That, I don't know, that's just my 2 cents on it. I personally think Kaceytron is a bad representation of stoners. She is one of the worst Hassan orbiters, and she has been probably the easiest person to criticize. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below, though. Do you think I've been a little too harsh on Kaceytron? Do you also think that she is a bad stereotypical stoner who really needs to get her shit together? Or are you kind of in between where you're just like, I really could care less about this woman? Well, again, let me know in your guys' opinions down in the comments below. If you guys did like this video, be sure to hit that like button. If you guys didn't like this video, be sure to hit that dislike button. And also, if you guys have a suggestion of what videos I should do, DM me on Instagram or like any social media that I have, and let me know what you guys would want to see on this channel. And yeah, if you guys are also new to my channel and enjoy my content, be sure to subscribe with notifications on to never miss a single upload. And until next time, y'all. Adios.